So how to deal with bullies, how to deal with people that make fun of you, how to deal with anyone that tries to pick on you, that tries to belittle you. Alright, so you probably have been someone since you were maybe young, or you're in school right now, or you're an adult who has always been picked on, who's always been made fun of, who's always been the laughing stock. And even as you've made yourself change from the person who used to just be that actual person, you've actually grown up now, you've glowed up, you've actually become someone who actually has a sense of purpose and direction now. Ironically, you still have people that love to just try to nitpick you, make fun of you, try to, just try to push your buttons. I want you to understand that the reason why these people do this, and they've always done this since your whole life, since you were young, friends, family, classmates, coworkers, is because you have a light that they don't have. You have a purity, you have an anointing, you have a strength, you have a power, you have something pushing you that is something that they do not have, and it's something that subconsciously they pick up on it. They know that you have something different. They know that you know more than them. They know that there's something that you know that they don't know. They just know it. They feel it. It's a presence. When you come into that room, there's a presence that comes in with you, and people feel it. It could be a whole big stadium or just a small little office. People will feel the presence that you carry because you are just one of one. You were made just in divine. And when you know how to tap into your divinity, when you know how to tap into your real self, that's when it's going to increase. Because really, this whole time, I know that you've been getting picked on, you've been getting bullied and stuff, and you've been like, why do people do this to me? Why do people always try to target me, etc.? Don't you understand that people do this because they're trying to lower you, because you just have a high self-esteem, you have a high vibration naturally. You just naturally are just like a high person. Like, you just have energy, which relates to God. Energy, your inner godliness, your inner holiness, your inner light, your soul. You have more energy than they do, and that's why they try to pick on you and nitpick you and belittle you, so that you can have your energy and just your mood lowered, your vibration lowered, so that you could be in a more negative state where you are thinking angry, you are thinking mad things about these people, you're thinking like, man, fuck all these people can suck a dick, you know what I'm saying, just stuff like that. They want you to operate that way because that's the way they tend to operate just normally. They tend to be people that are more hateful, that when they see other people, they already negatively assume something about them. All right, so when you come into the room and you have that light, and the people that tend to assume negative things about other people see you, they don't really know what to say, they don't know how to come at you, they don't know really what to make fun of you about. So they just start throwing anything that they can. They find a way. Anything that you may seem like insecure about. Say, like, for myself, people be trying to call me on just stupid African jokes, bro, because they think that's gonna make me insecure, just because the stigma of Africa is just like some poor country, like some dirt ground. Because I know, like, that's what they think, like, I'm like stereotypically, but I know it's not, and I just know who I am as a person. I know that, like, just Africa and all that shit doesn't define me, and I know that, like, I just don't care, bro. Like, I'm so focused on my journey with God that this is like this 3D stuff, this stuff about like the 3D, about the world. How can it bother someone that's already so high up in their journey, that's already had to fight multiple demons, that's had to slay demons, that's had to go through fire with just countless times? How can a little ass joke like this really have me break and have me screaming and cussing out everybody and having me stomping and wanting to fight. That's not gonna happen, bro. And that shouldn't happen to you. And it's all about just stoicism in a way, and just having no ego, or at least minimizing your ego to a point where when people talk about stupid stuff like that, they try to nitpick you, make fun of you, you can just dissociate. You can literally dissociate from your ego. You can just tap into presence and conscious, where you're just so present, where you're not even thinking, you're not even affected by what they just said, because what they just said just comes and goes. Just like a thought, just like the thought of the ego, when the ego is telling you something to make you be in fear and worry, like, oh, how are you going to pay this bill off? Oh, what do you think this person is going to say to you? Oh, do you think you're going to be late for this event? Things like that. When you let those things just go by, those thoughts pass away, and you don't keep on like tuning into them so that they can continue to prolong and talk more and more in your head, when you just ignore it and you just be like, oh, shut the fuck up. Like, you just don't even want to hear it, they will go away. And that's the same thing you can do with people, but with people, you can just ignore them, bro. You don't gotta, you give them power when you actually give them energy. And any energy, bro, is validation, is supply for these narcissists as well. If you have narcissists in your life, which you most likely do if you're a chosen one. Like, if you don't have narcissists in your life, bro, I don't know that, but good for you. Shit, you must be doing well then. But for me, I'm always gonna have them, bro. Live with them, work with them, just everywhere, bro. And it is what it is. But I'm not a pussy, bro. Like, the thing you can't be is, you can't be a bitch. You can't tuck your tail. You have to be a fucking dog for God. Like, bro, if you believe in something, you're willing to die for it. I'm willing to die for God. If these niggas want to go toe to toe and start trying to, like, get shit started with me, bro, I have no fear, bro. If I gotta die for this, if I gotta die for the Most High, so be it. Let them call you crazy. Maybe I got a few screws loose, bro. I best believe I do, bro. I'm willing to die for something that I haven't seen physically, that I haven't, I just haven't seen physically, but I just feel it. I feel the presence of the Most High. And the presence of the Most High knows that I will die for you, bro. I will die for you. I've been fasting, bro. I will fast. I won't even eat food for you. I will do whatever I can for you. I'm still working on the weed, bro. Like, damn, you feel me? But shit, at least I ain't just being lazy. Like, I'm really putting in work. I'm really putting in work for the Most High. I don't fuck with the Bible, bro. I really don't fuck with the Bible like that, but I'll still read the Bible out of respect. Out of respect. I'll still read the Bible. You won't see me fucking saying all these quotes and scriptures, but I'll still read the Bible, just because I when it comes to God, I will put my effort into what I believe in, into the Most High. You feel me? And I see the blessings in doing that. But you just gotta be 10 toes. You can't be scared of no narcissist. You gotta be willing to, bro. I don't care if bro, what's that book called in the Bible? David and Goliath. Literally, bro. That's how it's gonna be in your life, bro. There's gonna be obstacles and people that are going to seem big and bad and all that. But once you actually talk your talk, once you bark, bro, I'm telling you, these people will start to fucking slay down, bro. And the reason why is because when you talk, it's God talking behind you. And God does not play. I'm telling you, you need to understand the power that you have within you. When you have that Holy Spirit, I'm telling you, that power behind the voice that God puts, it is not a joke. So yes, of course, me, naturally, I'm a chill guy. I'm soft-spoken, so it kind of comes off as like a sweet boy. But when I get started, when you get me to turn into the warrior side of me, when you turn that shit on, oh, it's over. It's over. I'm not backing down. I will talk, bro. I will talk. I'll ignore you at first. I won't, but once you start to really piss me off and start to play with me and try to treat me like I'm dumb, then I'm just gonna make you look stupid, bro. And you're gonna be ashamed of yourself. And you have to actually deal with that shame for the first time. That's what I did to the narcissists. They actually had to sit down and deal with how fucking dumb they are, bro. And look at that. But the moral of the story, guys, is that you can't let no one make fun of you, bro. I don't care if you let it happen back when you were younger. That was a different version of you. You didn't have God back then. You didn't really have a backbone. Your balls weren't full. You feel me? Shit was different. Now, there's no excuse. Oh, you feel me? You're not dealing with no bullshit. You're not dealing with no manipulation. If people want to gang up on you, even in the workplace, and they want to start acting weird towards you, throwing weird energy, just embrace it all. Laugh at that shit, because it's honestly just pathetic. These people can't sit down and be grown-ass adults and just talk and say how they feel, but instead they just want to talk behind your back and then just throw negative energy towards you and try to make you feel uncomfortable as though you care. I could give a fuck about any of these people, bro. I'm telling you, bro. That's just how it is, bro, because I've been through too much shit, bro. This always happens. I know I'm not meant for a job, but I know right now I'm just working it. I'm just making it happen, but I know God and the Most High has something better for me. And I know that these people, that's why they're mad. They feel it in me, too. That's why that's why do you think I was doing deliveries, bro, this whole time, bro, for a year? Cause, bro, when I work with other people, these people get jealous, bro. These people, their demons just get fucking angry, bro. And it's so fucking annoying, but at the same time, it's a blessing because it's a confirmation that, yeah, you're not meant for this normal shit that these people do. And we don't judge them. We don't look at them less than or greater than us. But it's just like, you know, we stay in our own lane. Right now, I can't lie. I'm not staying in my lane working right now, this stupid ass job, but you know, I just know I gotta stay patient. And I just gotta keep enduring the pain, bro. Because I promise you, man, this is not forever. I will not be working a job like the rest of these people do, for their careers, bro. Like, I just can't. And even if my job right now is like, hey, we're interested in having you long term, I would say no. I will say no. I would just say no, and I'm not going to explain a fucking book of why I don't want to work with y'all and invest with y'all for the next 10 years of my life. I will literally just say, no, that's not my purpose. That is not my purpose. And if you want to be mad, be mad. You can fire me. I will leave. But at least I was honest, because I am done just lying to myself. I'm done lying to God. I'm done lying to other people. If I know that I'm not meant for a job, guess what? I'm not meant for it. Yes, I'm going to be working here for a bit, but just understand that do not look at me as someone that is going to be invested in here long term. I do not have a child. I do not have anyone depending on me. I understand that I depend on people, that I live in a house where I'm blessed to not have to pay any rent. I'm blessed to, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, bro, like, just... it's all about self-development in my case, in your case as well. It's all about just working on yourself first internally. You have to become the man first, bro, before you go out into the fucking world and conquer it. How the fuck are you just gonna leave the dojo with no practice, with no technique, with no skill? You were just there for a few years, and then you go out into the fucking war called Earth, called hell, basically, and then you're gonna get slayed. You're gonna get fucked up. There's gonna be women manipulating you and using you, and they're gonna fuck you up. They're gonna just take your energy. There's gonna be men out here backstabbing you and making you feel like a bitch and all that. So you're telling me that you're just not gonna work on yourself? You're just gonna focus on a job for the rest of your life, bro? On flipping a fucking patty? On making some pizzas? On just sitting in a fucking office and being the same person, just so that you can fall in love with someone that's just gonna manipulate and use you and abuse you, because you never had that self-knowledge. You never had that knowledge of self. You never had that God in you. You never had the presence of the Most High. You never had anything to guide you, so you just live a repetitive life just like your mother or father. Is that what you want to do? Or do you want to sacrifice having to work these jobs and being called a loser and having people look down upon you and having to not worry, but having to know that you may not even be able to pay a bill right now and stuff, just for your self-development, bro? Just because you know this is something you have to sacrifice for God, for yourself. People are gonna look at you crazy, but you know that at least I believe in something and I'm willing to die for it, bro. Because I see what's becoming. People will not see what you see in yourself, all right? People will not see what you see in yourself, all right? It is what it is. God is going to hide the light in you, which is good. I want the light to be hidden in me. I feel the same for you. You don't want to be walking around with all this light, even though it happens probably, and people are just constantly trying to fucking follow you and know you. It's like, bro, get off my dick. For real. But God hides that, bro. so that you can continue to be in your dojo and continue to master technique, skill, all that, so that when God has chosen you to finally depart from the fucking nest, from hometown, from level 1, not even a real level, you can go out there, and you can go out there vigilantly and righteously. Let any man or woman try to fuck with you, bro, in this world. It will not happen. You will die before that shit happens. Death before dishonor. Let these people make fun of you right now. Let these people say their little things, because guess what? They know where you're going. They know God has chosen you. They know that your purpose is real. You're really living this shit. They see it in you, bro, and they hate it, bro. They want you to fall, bro. They want you to stay with them. Crabs in the bucket, bro. They're constantly trying to pull you down by nitpicking and saying all this shit, but guess what? It's not going to work. Your time is coming. Stay patient. Stay faithful. Remain vigilant, bro. Keep on doing what you're doing. Fight. I know you may not feel like doing the shit that you're doing, but please, for the sake of your life, bro, for the sake of finally being able to leave this fucking shithole town city that you're in currently, and being able to go somewhere else where it's a new energy, new environment, a fresh start. No one knows you, bro. You can just be your true self. You don't have to be judged by people that have known you since you were a child. So now they just see you as the old version of yourself now, even when you change, bro. That's a fucking blessing, bro. And that's what we all need to work, pray, and just do what we can for, bro, because it will happen for us as long as we stay on this journey. With that being said, I love this message that I just spoke, this game that I just said, all right? I love you all, man. It's Mania. God bless.